hanging out by the river. Yeah, I went upstream in the river by swimming and crawling, and probably about a quarter mile, and I got to as far as I could go, and where it was rapids, and I jumped in the rapids and swam back. It took me about 20 minutes to get up there, and probably 2 to get back. This is it right here. This is paradise. This kind of is as good as it gets. Well, I don't know. Pretty close. It's like sitting here by the river in nature and not having a worry in the world. You would think I would be happy. I am striving to not want. I am striving to live in the now, to appreciate what is, and not resent what is not. The other thing that I have been compelled to say is that these videos are scripture. This is the sweet spot right here. It's like you're getting the rays of the sun and it feels good, and you got your feet in the water and it's just like, yeah, that feels good.
So much better once you get your feet in the water.
Oh, I know, right? That sand is so hot.
It's bickering, and it's not even like dark sand or anything.
I know. Well, it's right here in the sun. Black sand's probably hotter sand. New Zealand is cool, but wouldn't want to live there. I wouldn't want to go there unless I was like someone paid my way, and you know.
Yeah, sure.
It's just too far. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Yeah. It's too, you know, people flying all over the world at a whim is really tough. You know, it uses a lot of resources. And it's like crazy how many people fly and how many people are in the air at any one time. You know?
Me included.
Yeah. So you have to think about your impact on the mother, you know? It's like how. Yeah, I think it's probably somewhat offset by the fact that you don't own a car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got my bike, that does me.
Yeah, at least you're doing that. I attacked life, you know, and when I got to be like, I think my dad died at 22. I was like, I'm likely to die at that age. He was only 44. And a man in my family don't live long, right? So I was like,
you're not doing too badly then.
Yeah, I'm doing real good. So I kind of thought, you know what? I'm not sure. I mean, it seems like I could face something at that time, and I'm not sure if I can make it. So I'm gonna try and live all the life that I would have lived in a normal lifespan. Cram it in, and when I get there, I'll worry about it then. And I got there, and then I fought for my life and won, and so now here I am. The Rainbow Man. How did that happen? Yeah, I never really identified with rainbows. I just saw them coming to me all the time, you know, wherever I would go, and I had called myself a rainbow caller for years. But it was just like, you know, one of those things, something that was about me, you know.
Where did bear come from?
Okay, so the Yosemite Indians are the Bear Clan.
Oh, okay.
And what else? I used to have a bear come in my house. Yeah, I didn't tell you about that.
When did you last see him, you know? So went to VidCon?
No. So when I drove truck, I would be gone for like 3 weeks at a time.
Sure,
and one time I came home and there was a bunch of food outside, and it looked like they went through a screen window to get at it. And I was like, oh, that must have been a raccoon or something, you know. And then the next time I came home, my house was trashed, man. It was like, it was like all the food that had been in there, they just went through it all and just like trashed the whole place. And in the living room there was a dump, a big shit, and it was like about this big, right? And the coffee table leg had been put right in the middle of it. Right? So this big old shit and the coffee table leg sticking right through it, right? I know, right? So I'm like, what is this? Some kind of sign, you know, the calling card? It's like, I'm not just gonna take a dump in your living room. I'm gonna want you to know that I know that you know that I know. You know? It's like a sign. Yeah, I was here. And then so it was like, so then the next time I came, when I left that time, I got all the food in the house and I threw it out the front door. That, you know, it's like anything that he's going to want, he's going to go out there. And when I came back the next time, he had come in, but there was nothing for him to eat, so he didn't fuck up the place. But here's the trippy thing. So I found bear hair on my couch, and the remote had saliva all over it, and the phone was off the hook, and the toilet was running. So I had a bear come and crash on my couch, watch TV, use the phone, see there was nothing to eat, take a dump, and then leave.
That's a crazy ass
bear. I know. So one of the times he had some mud on his paw, and he stood up on the sliding glass door and left 2 paw prints. And if I stood up and looked in the door, the reflection, the paw prints were right here. Yeah, it's like so. And then when I was driving truck, my trainer said I needed a handle for the CB, and I was eating grapes. I was just eating them real fast, and when he said that, it just like Hungry Bear came to me, and I started using that name, and that's like in the early days of when I got my YouTube channel. That's what I was using, so that's why I called it that. But then I went to this hypnotist, and he was like, "I'm not gonna call you Hungry Bear," and he's like, "I'll call you Bear," and I was like, whoa, you know. He was like, you're just reinforcing that. And so yeah, it worked. I mean, that meant I lost a lot of weight. That was part of the process. I went to this hypnotist and stopped calling myself hungry.
That's cool. So you went to the hypnotist like for weight loss then?
Yeah, like right before I started losing weight, like right before I started training, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. One time.
Did it work for you then?
Well, I mean, I lost 180 pounds. Right? And that was right at the beginning. I have pictures of me from then, and I was huge.
Wow.
Yeah. It was hard.
That'd be what, half again the size you are now, I guess?
No, not maybe a third.
Still though.
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, when you like pick up a bag and like a cement bag or something and carries an extra 60 pounds, it's incredible. And to think, you know, it's like I was 465 pounds or something like that. Yeah, 465. That's fucking a lot of fucking weight to carry around and never let go of, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just tiring and hard on your body.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that long. That truck driving, man, it's just so bad for you. Yeah, that was hard. 10 years it took me to gain 200 pounds and 5 years to lose 180 of it. But then I broke my ankle. So I still got that Biggest Loser on my mind. I've been trying everything I can. I'm kind of just hoping that they're just not at the point where they're watching the videos yet. You know?